Hey, crafty friends, it is Wednesday night and I am back for our first project in a new series. You guys are going to love this, right? So when you buy craft supplies, you want to have a couple of uses out of it, right? Like, what's the point of buying the stencil and using it once and then you got to find somewhere to store it? Well, in this series, which we're kicking off tonight, I'm going to show you how to use this one single transfer. This is called the kitchen herb transfer. We're going to create 3 different projects. So tonight we're actually going to be creating the project that is featured in the brand new catalog that was just released, which uses the new 9x12 box frame with the removable insert. Now, I don't have one of those frames yet. Mine is still in transit. It's stuck in shipping. So tonight I'm just using one of the old 9x12 frames that's double-sided. And they're exactly the same, except that the frame that I put in your kit has the center of it removes, which is awesome because once you remove it, you can replace it with another board and use another stencil, another way to have your craft supplies work harder for you so that you're not having to store something that you only used once or displayed once, right? So that center board comes out and you can change it with the seasons, you can change it with your moods, and you just have to store a smaller piece of wood instead of a 2-inch frame. So I'm really excited about that, and tonight we're going to finger paint. So excited about that. Let's get started. So this is the So let's get started, and I'm going to show you first what we need. We'll be using our frame and our stencil, and then in your kit there are several paste packets and ink packets. Tonight we want the meadow and eucalyptus in the black paste. And then what I want you to do is when you open these, you're going to open these paste packets by cutting off with your scissors. You're going to cut the edge. And then what I want you to do is squeeze out just a little bit of the paste. You can squeeze it out onto a plate that you can wash later, or a plastic jug lid, anything that's washable or throwawayable. Just squeeze out about half of the packet and then fold that packet down. Put a little paper clip on it, and this paste will last. It might dry up just a little bit at the top. That's no problem, but you'll have enough for our upcoming projects. So that's a good way to save it. Since I have these big jars of paste, I don't want to open the paste packets because I'd rather use these to send to you. So I'm going to use my paste packets, and we're going to start with some finger painting and then finish up with some paste. All right, so the very first thing we need to do is fuzz that transfer. Every time I do this with new people watching, people freak out, right? Why are you doing that, Melissa? Well, you got it. These are adhesive, and you want them to be adhesive, but you also want them to not stick so much that you can't get it up. So we're just gonna pull that off. And with that came all that cat hair and all that dog hair that's in this house because we have multiple pets. We have 3 cats and 2 dogs. All right, and then we're gonna go ahead and lay that down. And now comes the fun part. And I want to start with the sage, right? Because the sage is pretty much this color. So let's just put some of the eucalyptus paste down, and we're gonna squeegee it. I'm gonna come back with the words and do them black. So we're just gonna squeegee that. Okay. And then I want to go ahead and pull this up because I don't want that paste to dry in there. Oh man, that is looking good. All right, I don't want the paste to dry and pull off with a stencil. So while I'm holding that for just a second, I'm gonna have a drink of tea. I'm drinking regular tea tonight, just regular black tea with a little lemon in it. And my Christmas mug, of course. So we're just gonna let this dry like that. All right, now I'm gonna set that down. I'm not gonna squeeze it down too much. I'm gonna get a different squeegee and let's do the basil, right? So basil is kind of this color, this meadow color, no matter what, right? So let's do the same. I love the way this slides on here. I don't know, it makes me so happy. It's like doing butter, like buttering bread, but in the most peaceful way. Okay. All right, so let's do the same here. Let's lift that up and let it dry for just a minute. Oh yeah, that's like the color of basil, right? So we got basil, we got sage. I actually feel like the rosemary is kind of a combination of the two colors. Cilantro is more of the same color as the basil. So is the mint, but that thyme is where we get to get really fun with the finger painting. So let's do the cilantro with this green. Now, you can just dip, I should say this, you can just dip your squeegee in there, but since I have these out, that's why I'm using them today. Okay. And I feel like the mint is also this color. So let's go ahead and pull this up. I love how detailed this is, y'all. I really didn't realize how detailed this was going to be. And I like that it's kind of like not really solid. It's sort of a, it's kind of like, I like it. I like that it's just kind of a fun little piece. You could totally watercolor with this. Oh, I'm getting a new idea. We won't do that though today. All right. Let's do some more of this. I kind of feel like mint also very green, very green. So let's just do the mint in this color and pull that up as well. Oh, this is so fun. We'll save the best for last. All right. Ooh, I see where I missed a spot. Okay, pulling that up. Oh, this is so good. All right, now comes the fun. All right, don't be afraid to be messy, right? So when you were a kid, was art your favorite? It was my favorite. Art was my favorite subject. I loved Mr. Burning in middle school, or well, he was in elementary school. I think he did like up until 5th grade, 6th grade. And then I cannot remember the name of my middle school art teacher, but I remember having so much fun. It was first period and she would play the oldies station and we did some clay and some painting. Okay, so I need you to embrace those feelings here. All right, so I'm going to take, again, you could just dip your finger in there, but since I have these, I'm just going to, all right, and then I'm going to do the same. Just kind of Okay, now we're getting some mushing around. We're getting some mixing. It's kind of mixing in. Oh, that is pretty, guys. Okay. Now I need you to be brave for me. Can you be brave? Ready? I need you to just mush it. Just mush it. Just mush it. Finger painting. It's so fun. Okay. Let's do it again. Now, where did that little thing go? I should have said, grab some paper towels or a rag. I keep these rags in my craft room. Let's pull that up again, right? Same reason that we pulled everything else up. Look at that. We got some dimension, some texture, some color. It's beautiful. All right, we're going to do it again. Can you be brave with me one more time? I promise it is so much fun. And as an adult, you need to be finger painting just as much as the kids. All right, I want to do the rosemary. I want it to be more of this eucalyptus color. So I kind of like painted it on there. I could have just smushed it. Here we go. All right, ready? We're going to just smush it. Fingers, just smush it. Just smush it. Just smush it. Ooh, we're kind of getting on this one, because of how I've done it, it's kind of more of a new color. All right, let's wipe off those pinkies. So fun. This is so fun. All right. Let's pull that up. Look at that. Beautiful. All right, so now we don't need the squeegees anymore. We're going to put those over here. I don't know if I have told you guys this, but I have a secret. I keep a Cool Whip bowl for all of the stuff that needs to go to the sink and be washed later. So let's do that, and we'll set this to the side. Now, open that black velvet where your shimmer, open your black velvet, clean your squeegee off, or use one of your smaller squeegees. I like this. This is a multi-purpose tool. I like it because it just needs a little squeegee. Whee! That's all I need is a little squeegee. I don't know if you guys noticed this, but earlier I got the eucalyptus over the little dot over here. So now I'm going back with that black, and the black should show up over the eucalyptus when I pull it. All right. Let's get this ready. We're going to pull. Ready for the big reveal? This is so fun. Oh, I love this. All right. Can y'all see it? Oh, yes, you can. Let me lift it up. We're a little crooked. So pretty, y'all. Okay, so I'm going to leave it like this. You could, if you wanted, you could wrap some twine around it. You could make a bow. You could do all the things. I want you to come back later this week, and I'm going to show you how I styled this. Now, if you liked this project, and I know you did, and you haven't grabbed the kit yet, do that. It's in the comments below. The link for it is. And go back and check out the kit reveal, because I gave some hints about what the next week's projects are going to be. But we are going to be using an upcycled piece of glass next week, and our herb transfer, and I don't want you to miss it. So I will see you then.